Welcome everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're based out of. This is the round 8 of QuizWiz. We've done 7 rounds and we have 7 teams who moved on to the next round. Once again, welcome everybody. Let's jump right in. We'll have Sarika join in video in a couple of minutes. But in the meantime, we can have the quiz rules discussed between the teams. What we'll do is we'll decide a team captain and we'll start with Yanko and Astrid because Yanko joined first. So the Royals, you can decide first who your team captain is going to be for the first 7 rounds.
Yanko.
Okay, Yanko will be the first team captain. And time travelers?
Just start with alphabet, Alok.
Sure.
Nice. Alok will be the first team captain. And after 7 questions, we'll switch and we'll do a score check. Then we'll move on. All right. Any other questions?
No.
Nope.
Just in
Crystal
case
clear.
any disruption happens, because in India, we can get those electricity disruptions.
Sure.
What happens then?
No worries. We'll wait for you. And that's why we have your teammate, right? So that shouldn't be a problem. Perfect. So let's jump on to the quiz itself. And Yanko will ask you to choose a number so that we can begin.
Well, I would say let's start with number 13.
Number 13. All right. This is your question, Royals. An Irish rock band from Dublin has a record for most Grammy wins by a group with 22 Grammy Awards. They've released 15 studio albums, have 150 to 170 million records worldwide, are in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Throughout their career as band and as individuals, they've campaigned for human rights and social justice causes. Name the band. They've also included an image, if you can recognize from their early days. Who's the band which has the most Grammy wins by a group?
I would personally say it is U2. Do you think
And Astrid,
about it,
you feel free
Astrid?
to discuss, right?
I know, but I think it's Bastard. Also, I think also YouTube.
Okay.
We keep it on
Official
U2,
answer, Yanko? Do you want to
Yes,
go with that?
U2.
All
in
right,
this case.
U2. That's the right answer. U2 is the band with the most amount of Grammy wins for a group. And of course, Bono and his charities are very world famous. That's the right answer. 10 points goes to the Royals. Good crack, Yanko and Astrid. We go back. Look, you get to pick a number.
I will go with number 10.
All right. Time travelers, this is your question. In the early 20th century, Dash was primarily done using large and bulky equipments that required longer exposure time. This meant people needed to hold for an extended period. Naturally, maintaining themselves in this duration was stiff and had unnatural outcomes. To overcome this, a phrase came into popularity, which would naturally lift the corners of mouth, making it easier for people to be relaxed and pleasant. Used even today when trying to preserve movements, what is this phrase?
Vedanta, it came to my mind, I think, say cheese, but I'm just thinking Dash was primarily done photography.
So just to clarify, Dash might not be the answer. Dash is a very obvious hint that I've hidden.
Okay.
Right? That don't take that as the answer, but that is something that I've hidden. But yeah, then I'm looking for a phrase.
Okay.
So it definitely is photography.
More
that
than a
we're
one
talking
word.
about. But what would we say? So to overcome, a phrase came into popularity which would naturally lift the corners of the mouth, making it easier for people to be relaxed.
Could be more than one word because it's a phrase so cheesy or cheese.
But say cheese, will it make relaxed or smile? Make it easier for relax, would naturally fit the corners of the mouth. Which would naturally use today. What do you think, Vedant?
No, I mean clueless. No.
Okay.
Team
So
captain.
no,
Used even today, but no.
would say cheese would relax you like corners of the mouth, would naturally lift the corners of the mouth. Mm, I don't know why it would be say cheese because we only normally say that, but if there is other popular term also at that time that was used.
Hmm.
Should I go with cheese or smile?
Cheese.
Cheese.
Yeah.
Also, just imagine, would it make people relax or pleasant during the activity? That is another thing.
So apart from that, we are not having any.
Okay, say cheese, I think, because we are also saying that a popular phrase, right? And say cheese is a popular
Yeah.
phrase. So that's the reason we are going with say cheese. Otherwise, I would have picked smile.
Okay, is that your official answer?
Yes.
That's the right answer.
Oh, wow. Great.
Oh,
Say cheese. That's the origin of the term say cheese because they used to have big machines that used to take more time for exposure for photography. That the dash is of course photography. Right answer. 10 points goes to time traveler. Good crack, Alok. And we go back to the wall. Yanko.
Well, let's keep the pattern and go to 7 then.
Nice. Who is the parent company behind these two popular add-ons on the Atlassian ecosystem? Structure and Draw.io.
Draw.io is from Cybert Media, I know, and Structure
Yeah.
is originally from ALM, but now belongs to Tempo. So I think Tempo and Cybert Media.
But it can only be one. Who's the parent company?
No, so
we
just to
have
clarify,
choose.
you have to give both the parents. If you get one right, I'll give you part points. If you get both right, you'll get 10 points.
Okay. Then I absolutely go with Astrid, her knowledge.
Okay, Astrid, what's your final answer?
Tempo und Cybert Media.
Those are the right answers. Question number 7, 10 points to the Royals. A very strong start for both the teams. All right, going back, Alok.
Okay. Vedant, would you like to pick or shall I go?
Now go ahead.
I will
7.
go.
After next
Good.
7, he gets to pick.
Okay, 4.
All right, continuing with the trend. The Lord of the Rings is a beloved fantasy epic created by J.R.R. Tolkien. The inscription on one ring is written in Black Speech, the language of Mordor. It can be seen when the ring is heated in the fire. What does the ring actually say?
I don't remember. I've not read this book, but
Very popular phrase. What you're seeing there is written in Black Speech. But what does it say in English? Like it's very common in the movies, they say it. And
with
the books.
I think it would come with great power, come great responsibility, something like that. Or
Yeah.
this is power and corruption, because I know the movie, this ring corrupts people. So it has to be related with those concepts. But Vedant, have you seen the movie or
Yeah,
read
I
the
saw.
book?
I've seen the movie, but I'm not able to recall the phrase.
Gonna take a guess,
But I
Alok?
also know that this particular message also came in Spider-Man with great power. That is where it become popular. So is it coming originally from JRR's books? I don't know. But this is what comes to my mind with
It could be relatable because I'm just trying to
sorry?
recall it. Could be relatable, what you have just said, from Spider-Man movie to the Lord of the Rings.
Okay. I would go with then the power one, right? With great power come great responsibility.
With great power comes great responsibility. No, that's not the answer. We go to Royals for a steal.
Yeah, as I remember, it was one ring to rule all others, or something like that. But
One ring to rule them all.
something like that, yeah. I think yours is better than mine. Sounds better.
Yeah,
So I think we
I
go for
have
the
the German,
answer one
yeah.
ring to rule them all.
I have the German translation. Ein Ring sie zum Knechten, sie alle zu binden, but I don't know the English phrase.
Oh, okay. If you give me the full exact phrase, I'll give you full points. Otherwise, I'll have to give you part points, Astrid.
I go for one ring to rule them all.
Okay. Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Okay. I'll come back to you. I'll go back to Alok and Vedant and ask, can you improve on that answer and give me now the exact answer? Otherwise, I'll give part points to Astrid and close the question. I'll give the hint. The Astrid is yes, on the right track, but that's not the full inscription on the ring as per the books or the movies.
What's the words that basically Astrid said? Can you just remind me, because I'm reminding the Hobbit something from the Hobbit.
Yeah, they mentioned that. They mentioned that in the Hobbit too as well, I guess.
So
I'll give
Astrid
part
said
points
what?
to you, Astrid. You are right. You are right. That's how it starts. But that's not the full sentence.
I know.
Alok, if you don't know, that's fine. We'll give part points and then we'll move on. Yeah?
Yeah, I think
Sure. Yeah.
let's give the part points, but would like to see the answer then.
Perfect. So what I'm going to do is, I think one thing that we are trying to start here, if nobody gets the right answer, we'll enable somebody from the audience to respond with the right answer as well. So I saw Arlene raised her hand. Let me allow Arlene you to talk and let's see if you can give us the right answer. Arlene, you can now respond if you know.
She answered in the chat. I can't talk.
She did?
She's in office.
Perfect. Yeah. Okay. If she did, that's fine. Then I am just going to remove.
Yes, so you can read it out.
Talking. Yeah. The official answer is one ring to rule them all, one ring to find them, one ring to bring them all, and in darkness bind them. That's the full inscription that is written. But since this was a steal and Astrid, you gave some part of that answer correct. So question number 4, I'm going to give you 3 points because the full answer would have given you 7 anyways.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
And we go back to the fortune wall. Sarika, please keep a track of the chat so that we can see that. All right. We come back and the question was for you, Alok, right?
Yes.
Perfect. So Yanko, you get to pick again.
Well, let's
Number 1.
play with the number 1.
All right. We are taken on a journey through diverse landscapes, from frozen snow-covered mountains to plains to cities to castles, from rivers to locations emphasizing navigation and travel. As camera pans over, we see gears and mechanisms symbolizing the political and social machinery. Throughout a hauntingly epic score plays, the heightening of sense of grandeur and intrigue. The music complements the visuals, building anticipation, showing vastness and complexity of the world. What are we talking about? And I've given a small hint on the side as well.
Do you have an idea, Astrid?
Not so far. Maybe the Route 66 or something like that?
Look at the map. It could be Denmark, but
No. Or something like Braveheart or something like that?
When I was creating this question, I was thinking, is this too easy or too tough? And I for 10 minutes, I just sat there thinking, is it too easy or is it too tough? And we'll know in the quiz.
I would go for Scotland as an answer. What are you thinking about, Astrid?
Yes, Scotland, so like Braveheart or something like that, yes, yeah.
Is that your answer, Yanko? Scotland?
Yes.
Not Scotland. We go to time travelers.
We are taken on a journey to diverse landscapes of frozen, not on this.
So it's like one word or more than single word?
I cannot tell you that. Not
We
before
all
I
come
give
on
the hint.
in sense of grandeur. Music complements the visuals, building anticipation while showcasing the vastness and complexity of the word. What are we talking about? The music complements the visuals. Where is the
So
music in this? And just thinking, a camera pans over, we see gears mechanisms. Camera pans over, what are we talking about?
like what kind of map it is?
Can take a
Look
guess.
like-
If it's not right, then I'll give out a hint and then Royals will come back to you. Alok, any guesses?
It reminds me of two things. One was like the Game of Thrones map somewhere there, and the other was simply the globe. But I'm not. I would go with the Game of Thrones map to be like, because I'm thinking about the music as well. I would go with this, the Game of Thrones starting music or something like that.
Okay.
But if you want to change the answer, let me know.
No, I mean, yeah, we can go with your answer.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
That is the right answer. The opening
Oh,
credits
wow.
of Game of
Gods.
Thrones, when you
Right.
literally see the cities building up, they
Yeah,
move from Westeros to King's Landing and everything in between, and the epic score plays from Game of Thrones. That's the right answer. 7 points for the steal for question number 1 to Time Traveler Alok, and we go back to the fortune wall. Alok, for you to pick a number.
Okay, let's go with 14.
All right, we're seeing a trend in picking of questions here. In the Harry Potter film series, Dash was a popular visiting beverage described as tasting a little bit like less sickly butterscotch. So there's a drink that is in Harry Potter that's very famous, which is said to have some level of alcoholic content. Students at Hogwarts obviously go and get it at Hogsmeade. What is that drink called?
I would not. I have just read the first book, but I would not remember it because it's a long time back when I'd seen Harry Potter movies or books. So Vedant, do you remember anything
I've seen recently, but this is really a tricky question. But could be simple.
Sorry.
I've recently seen the movie, but
Okay.
not able to recall the.
Students at Oxford School of Witchcraft Wizardry would often buy it when visiting Hogsmeade. I would not remember this even if I have heard this. That's the thing. So unless you have some educated guess.
Yeah, even I will not pay attention to these details.
Wizarding beverage.
Do you want to pass? Do you want to guess?
Yeah, I would pass. I would pass.
Okay, we go to Royals.
Warst du de deutsche Name?
No.
We're talking about pubs, Yanko. How about pubs
Yeah.
in Harry Potter world?
Yeah, I sorry. I
with,
think it was butterbeer.
Yeah, something like that. I also have to keep in mind. Should we try? Butter?
Yeah,
honey?
let's go for butterbeer.
It looks like
The
that.
right answer. That is the right answer. Butterbeer is, and the hint was there, right? Butterscotch. That's what they call it. That
Yeah,
looks like,
okay.
tastes like butterscotch. It's called butterbeer. And you can see actually in the scene, it's written, it's kept there. So yeah, it's people have actually tried making it after that as well. It's fairly of
Yeah, I even would have remembered it without the hint as a former bartender. So
nice.
Okay.
All right, 7 points goes to Royals for that good crack, and we go back to the wall. Yanko, am I safe to assume you're going to
Well.
pick number 11?
yeah, let's do that.
All right. So there's this text that I've hidden in this image. You have to tell me what that text is. It's talking about IT service management. With Jira Service Management, dev, IT ops, and business teams can deliver great service experiences fast. What
I think
does
unlock the power of service management, something like that.
I think it
Or high,
was unlock then a word and then potential.
high velocity power, something like that.
Could be.
talking about IT service management? This is obviously a screenshot from one of the pages.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I know the page, and I know that there's something on it.
As a partner, yes, you would definitely know the page. All right.
I would
Royals.
say, in my opinion, unlock infinite potential or something like that. But
Yeah, I can give it.
so unlock infinite potential.
Unlock
without
infinite
unlocking.
potential?
Yeah.
Not unlock infinite potential. We go to time travelers.
Vedant, what comes to mind is unlock team potential or unlock collaboration potential, something like that. A team. Or unlock
ITSM is one word that is
Sarika, just a heads up. Maybe if you could do a score check so that after halftime we could
Unlock
know. This is the
ITSM
seventh question.
is what
I'm
it
not
has
sure.
to be. Unlock the power with Jira Service Management. DevOps business team can deliver great service experiences fast. Unlock.
Come on, guys.
You work more on these products, so I would say.
Yeah, Vedant, you should know. Come on, man.
Yeah, at this moment, apart from ITSM, I could not
But
guess.
ITSM, it would not be ITSM because that's
Yeah, right, that's right.
so unlock collaboration, unlock potential, team potential, something like that. It would
Unlock
be that.
team potential.
Yes, maybe. Yeah. Yes.
Not unlock team potential. I'll go back to Royals and I'll give a hint. So Royals, the hint is there is an event which happens with similar name.
Yeah, high velocity. So unlock your high velocity potential.
Or unlock
something
high
like that.
velocity ITSM. 'Cause
Yeah.
I think
Your
it's high
final answer.
velocity ITSM, which the event is called.
Yeah. High velocity ITSM is the event code.
High velocity
so-
ITSM.
I would go for
Yeah.
that.
Okay, I'll come back to you if Alok and Vedant, you can from that hint give me the exact name.
Oh.
Vedant, velocity will definitely be in this for sure. Now unlock workflow velocity or something. Not it's not workflow. It's service, right? So unlock velocity cannot be the right phrase. It has to be unlock high velocity experience.
High velocity experience. Is that your final answer?
It doesn't sound very marketing, right? But
Yeah. Atlassian, if you are listening.
but unlock unlock uh, unlock experience at I don't know. I unlock high experience velocity or high velocity experience is what comes to mind.
Okay,
Basically.
not high velocity experience. I'll give part points to you, Astrid and Yanko, because you are right. It is high velocity. The exact term is high velocity teams.
Teams,
High velocity teams.
Teams.
So,
Yeah, okay.
yeah, question number 11, since it was after the hint, we'll give you 2.5 points because after the hint, correct answer would have given you 5 points anyways. And that brings us to the end of the 7th question. Sarika, can we do a quick score check?
I have messaged you in a chat. Can you see? Just cross check it. Just add 2.5 in Royals.
Yeah.
Team.
Yeah,
Correct,
I think
right?
that should be fine. Yeah.
So Royal score 32.5 till now.
Okay, 32.5.
Travel score is 17.
Okay. All right, and time travelers are right behind with 17. All right, this question was originally for Yanko, right?
Royals, yeah.
Royals, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. So we go
Current
back.
score is 17, and what's
That's
the Royal score?
32.5.
32.5.
We are very far behind half the score.
Just
No.
2 questions. Just 2
No.
questions. Alok, 2 questions. That's
It
all
can
it
change
is.
in the next week. In the next round, might
Not
be
even 2
eliminated.
questions. 1 question and a half, something like that. Yeah, that's fairly close. All right, so we'll change team captains. Vedant, you are now a team captain. Astrid, you are now a team captain. And Vedant, I ask you to pick a number.
8.
All right, following the trend, number 8. The phrase originally means to ask someone what they are thinking or to inquire about opinion on a particular matter. Its origin can be traced to 16th century when something was used as a unit of currency. People often engage in bartering or trade, and it was customary for individuals to offer a payment to receive information or insight from others. What is this term? So we are looking for a term which generally means to ask someone what they are thinking or to inquire about opinion on a particular matter. I see Meghna raised her hand. Meghna, if nobody answers, we'll come to you.
It's a 5.
Its origin is in 16th century when something was used as a currency and people would engage in barter system and trades and offer payments to receive information. What is this term? Vedant and Alok, time travelers. Can you time travel back to 16th century?
16. Yeah, I was thinking that.
Unit of currency, people often engage in bartering and trading as customers for using dollars. Phrase. Is it in English or is it in Latin or French or something? That's what I'm thinking. Parallelly, because something is used as a unit of currency. So you can
16th century. If
what?
we are not using in daily language, then no clue.
I think answer will be in English because Sajid would not be expecting us to know French here or something. That one guess.
I hope.
But what
Any
was
guesses?
unit of currency? Unit of currency in 16th century. Its origin is somewhere there.
2 participants raised their hands.
Unit of currency. What comes to your mind when you hear unit of currency? Like people often engage in bartering or trade, and it was customer when they used to offer a small payment to receive information insights from others.
No clue.
bar, like I'm just thinking about those gold bars or or some bags with coins. Uh, what's on top of your mind?
Come on,
Okay,
guys.
what I
Time
think
for a guess.
some guess educated. What would you
If you
ask?
have it, Alok.
What would you say if you ask someone what they are thinking or to inquire about opinion on a particular matter? And that's also related to money. So, what's on your mind? What's in your? I can't even make an educated guess here, so I'll pass
Can you
for right
pass?
now. Let
Vedant,
Yep.
Vedant, you
pass?
can.
Okay.
Sure. Yep.
We pass, we go to Royals.
Ooh. Nothing really comes to mind, but I'm thinking in terms like advise or consult or something.
Or something with gold, or what's going on?
Any guesses, Royals? Can the Royals go back to 16th century?
Well, in fact, when it comes to trade, as a Dutchman in the 16th century, I should have known that, I think, but
It's a common, yeah, I'm sorry, no, cannot say that right now. If you don't get it, then I'll give out a hint.
can it be something?
Sajid, sorry to interrupt. Can you check something I sent you in message?
Sure, yeah, I saw that.
I have no idea.
So we pass. I think I have also no clue.
Yeah, I think we can do a guess. Is it an offer?
You're saying an offer?
So a proposal.
Okay.
I say proposal, so we go with that.
Proposal, not proposal. We come back to Alok, but I don't know what hint to give, very honestly. So what I can say is, it's a common phrase that is used even today. That's the common thing that I can say. And as the unit of currency, yes, definitely comes into the picture. That is actually a, how can I say? You know what? I think I'll just drop the question because I don't know there's any way for me to give a hint. I'll maybe
But can
open
I
it
make-
to.
Can I
Maybe
make it
I'll
an
open
attempt?
it. Yeah, go
Can
ahead.
I make
go
an
ahead.
attempt without the hint? Like, what's on your mind or something? What's on your mind?
What's on your mind?
Yes.
Not what's on your mind. Anybody
Yeah.
in the participants list want to try it out?
What's going on? But
Two participants raised their hand. Let's see. Meghna, Arlene, and Andy. Meghna, I'm going to allow you. Go ahead.
A penny for your thought?
That's the right answer. A penny for your thought.
Oh, yeah.
That was the expression that was
Yeah.
used. Thank you for that, Meghna. Good answer.
You're
I'm
welcome.
going to disable talking. And good guess. Penny for your thoughts is the expression. Earlier, food for thought was also something that people used to do, but then specifically talking about currency, which is a penny for your thoughts. That's fine. Question number, I think this was question number 8. That's right. Question number 8. Nobody got it. So we close the same and we go back to the fortune wall. Since this was Alok, Vedant, your pick, I believe. Astrid,
Yes.
you want to continue the
Yeah, then-
trend or change it?
yeah, I will continue with the trend. So
Perfect.
let's
First time
take
in the
5.
quiz history. Question number 5. The first time Jasper and Jinx were featured in 1940 at MGM Studios was to compete with other successful series from Disney and Warner Brothers. Creators Bill H. and Joe B., who are showed in the photo as well, they made something unique, which was silent and exaggerated slapstick humor. Unlike many other, they did not speak, but relied on body language and facial expressions and sound effects to convey humor. What are we talking about?
Dan and
What about Laurel and Hardy? Laurel
I
and
think
Hardy?
yeah. I think Stan and the other one is the German expression, so we can use Laurel and Hardy. We will try. Let's go with Laurel and Hardy.
Okay, is that your final answer?
Yes.
Not Laurel and Hardy. We go to Time Travelers.
Vedant, this is the time now to recover our
I
lost.
was thinking this was answer, but
First time Jasper
that
Jinx
is-
was in 1940. Jasper and Jinx at MGM Studios to compete with other successful series from Disney and Warner Bros. So these are the two. I don't know who these two guys are to be like.
These
it's,
two are Bill H. and Joe B.
okay from Disney and Warner Bros. Creators. What made them unique was the silent. I would have thought of Charlie Chaplin, but
Mhm.
I don't see like it is about two people, Jasper and Jinx. The feature was in this to compete with this. What made them silent and aggressive, slapping hard like many other, they did not speak but rely
So
on
it's
body
not
language.
specified for two people. I think. We could guess at least.
Charlie Chaplin.
Because it was also the same, like without any.
But then what is this? Like the first time they were featured was in this. So who is this Jasper and Jinx basically? This is what I'm.
Could be a part of that series or episode.
To compete with other success stories from Disney and Warner Bros. By creators Bill and Joe. What made them unique was, and I'm also thinking, is there any animation from that time that is very, because we are competing with Disney and Warner Bros., which makes it not like actual but cartoon movies, something like that. So Donald Duck was, I don't know if there's any silent famous cartoon from that time, but that is from Disney, and so what made them unique was their silence, just slapstick humor. They rely on convey humor. Sound effects, facial expressions to convey humor.
I really like how you're thinking, Alok, but I would need an answer. Like your brain, like literally is like it's very interesting, but just for time check, would need an answer. Alok
okay.
and Vedant.
Just for lack of ideas, I would right now say Charlie Chaplin, but I know it's going to be wrong.
Vedant as team captain.
Yeah.
Charlie Chaplin?
Yeah, we can.
Not Charlie Chaplin. So I'll give out a hint and we go to Royals, because for this one I can definitely give a hint. There is a specific reason I removed the full names of Bill and Joe. Their full names are Bill Hannah and Joe Barbara, if that rings a bell. Also, MGM Studios is Metro Goldwyn Mayer Studios. So think of Metro Goldwyn Mayer Studios 1940. Alok, you were right. Animated, not real life. Animated. Metro Goldwyn Mayer, Bill Hannah, and Joe Barbara. That's your three hints. Astrid and Yanko.
Yeah. I think all I know from the animation stuff, it's in the 80s, like Jacksons and the beer here.
Yeah, I know a bit of the old ones, but as said, as a duo, there's nothing else coming up than Stan Laurel and Oliver Hardy in my
But
thoughts.
it's not animated, right?
No, that's true. So,
Flintstones?
Yeah, or maybe Mickey and Pluto, that they were renamed later on or something.
Come on, guys.
But I don't know the
Royals
name in
need an
English.
answer. So you pass?
No idea.
Any guesses?
I pass.
Okay. Astrid, pass?
Yeah.
Okay. Alok,
Yeah.
Vedant, coming back to you guys.
Tom and Jerry.
Yeah, if it's MGM Studio, then it's Tom.
That's right. Tom and
yeah.
Jerry were originally called
Yeah.
Jasper and Jinx. And
Ah.
of course, Joseph Hanna, Bill Hanna and
Hmm.
Joseph Barbera, the Hanna-Barbera production studios, which obviously made Flintstones later on as well, made Jetsons, all of them creation of these two gentlemen. Good crack, Alok. We give you 5 points for question number 5. To time travelers. That's right. And we go back to the fortune wall. Since the previous question was Astrid's, I believe, Vedant, you get to pick a number.
2.
Nice. All right. I'm looking for a reason why Phil Knight is famous, or the book that he wrote, Shoe Dog, is famous, which
He's the
is
founder
one
of
of
Nike.
favorite books of Bill Gates as well.
He's founder of Nike. Oh, I mean,
Vedant?
you need Phil. Yeah, Phil Knight is famous of yes.
Vedant, as
No,
captain,
yeah.
you have to finalize.
I'm
the
sure I've
answer.
read
I'll
the
go
book.
with Alok. Yeah, I'll
I've
go
read-
with Alok.
Yeah.
That's right. He is or was the CEO of Nike. He wrote the memoir Shoe Dog. Ben Affleck played him in the movie Air as well. Great answer, Alok. Question number 2, 10 points. Go to time travelers. And we come back to the fortune wall. Astrid.
I will go to 3.
All right, number 3. You have to find 2 confluence features in this jumbled word. There are 2 features in confluence that we have hidden here.
It could also be backward, right?
It can
What
be
is
anyways,
that?
backward, forward, sideways.
Vedant, you have to answer this if they are not able to.
Do you see one, Blanco?
Not yet.
Come on, Royals.
Yeah.
Find 2 features of confluence.
Mhm.
Do we have any time here? I have found.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like 10 more seconds.
I can make anything of it. Sounds
Features of
familiar,
confluence.
however I read it.
Royals, answer.
No.
Link
Nothing?
is one.
Link? Okay, yeah, link. One is link.
And I have no other.
Okay.
Shall
So
I
you're
go?
saying links.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Link.
Okay. I'll come back to you. I'll go to Alok and Vedant.
So Vedant, just confirm like these two features. One is whiteboard and one is smart links. The second
White.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I now see it.
What are the second one? Smart links.
smart links, the third column.
Yeah.
Is it? I mean, I do not know these features, but I figured out these words. So,
Now I see the other
That's
one.
your final
yeah.
answer?
yes,
Vedant?
but you have to confirm, yeah. Unless there is some other better.
Yeah, I have used to
some
one.
feature.
Yeah, I used one. I'm not sure about two. I mean, the second one.
My educated guess would be this because it sounds like these are features.
I did find it. Okay. No, I mean,
So-
yeah, let's
yeah.
go with yours then.
Whiteboard and smart links?
Yep.
All right. Those are the right answer. Whiteboard
Hey.
and smart links is the right answer. Question number 3, 7 points to time travelers. And
You're
we
falling
come
behind,
back.
Janko.
Mhm.
Yeah. You found links. Like you could have just, if you
Yeah.
went that row full, you would have found smart links.
This is simply you see it or you don't see it.
Yeah, that's
And-
true. That's true. All right, we come
Ro-
back. Just one clarification. The sixth question is not picked. It's still open as well. It's just, I don't know why it's showing pink color. There are 3 questions that are open. Vedant, which number do you want to choose?
6.
All right. Oh, that's why it's open. Yep, got it. One issue. So I'll go to question number 6 manually. Give me a second. Here is the question number 6. Interface message processor, considered to be first ever Dash, was developed as part of ARPANET, which laid the foundation of modern internet. The IMPs were installed at various locations, and these IMPs connected multiple computers to ARPANET. These IMPs used a packet switching technique to move data between connected computers, forming the early stages of internet infrastructure. Just fill in the blanks.
First ever packet.
IMP.
First ever packet.
Is that considered first ever? What do we call that IP address or something? First, this is considered first ever development which laid the foundation of modern internet. IMPs were installed at various locations. Each IMP connected multiple computers to ARPANET. Each IMP. These IMP used as packet switching technique to move. This is computer networks course something, advanced computer network somewhere.
First over
These IMPs used
subnet.
first ever subnet. Okay. It's a technique. These IMPs use a packet switching technique to move. Okay, no, not okay. To move data between connected computers, forming early stage of internet infrastructure. Subnet, yeah, subnet sounds reasonable.
10 more seconds.
First ever,
Subnets.
or first ever network. No,
First ever network, yeah. Network or subnetwork.
which one should we pick?
The project we are
Okay, answer time, guys.
Message processor.
I would
What
say
do you think?
network. Network. I think network sounds better.
Vedant,
Network. Yeah.
network, not
Yes.
network. We go to the Royals.
I would say server.
Sorry.
I would say server.
Okay. Astrid, is that your final answer?
Server or node. What do you
Uh,
think, Astrid?
I think server sounds better for me. So I also say server is the final answer.
Okay. Server, not server as well. I don't think there's again a hint because it's an answer you either know or you not. So we'll close this question. And Meghna, do you know the answer? I see your hand is up. I don't know if you know the answer or if that hand is up from the last question. Do you know the answer? I don't think so. Might be. That's fine.
Node could be the answer, but
yeah,
but I don't
wild
know.
guesses. Let's do wild guesses.
Protocol?
.com. Good guess, but not network or .com. The answer is router.
Oh,
IMS was the first official router, the interface. What it does basically is routes data packets. It was the first official router.
Oh,
could have been guessed. It was not that difficult, but
Yeah, right.
anyway.
Question 6, nobody gets it, but that's fine. We go back to the fortune wall. Astrid, 9 or 12?
Yeah, 9.
All right. Sir Arthur Conan Doyle created Professor Challenger, who is an aggressive, hot-tempered figure, Brigadier Gerard, an officer in the French army. He also created a more famous character known for his astute logical reasoning. Name this character, which was created by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle.
Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes, yeah.
That's the right answer. Sherlock Holmes is the most common literary figure.
That was the easiest question in this.
It was. I was putting that there, like, might be too easy, but all right, that's all right. Question number 9, 10 points goes to the Royals. And we come to the final question of the quiz. And I have a feeling it's going to be a very tight quiz. Let's see. Vedant, this is your question. Automation for Jira was a powerful no-code solution. Atlassian bought it in 2019. Name the creator of automation for Jira.
Name the company. Okay, automation for Jira was
Who
powerful.
was the
Vedant, I'm expecting this answer from you. Makers of the app. Acquire the makers of the app. Which company Atlassian acquired? Just think, basically, in 2019, recently. Automation for Jira.
I heard this.
So since it's the last question, I'm going to do a proper time check. I've started. So guys, 45 seconds. Right, I've given you 10 extra, but get 10 extra seconds for last
Not
question.
able to recall the exact name, but something code.
Automation for Jira, fairly common add-on in the marketplace.
Code.
Everybody used it. Then Atlassian bought it.
What did you say? Code?
Code, I think. How to recall the exact one.
5 more seconds, gentlemen.
I do not know the answer, so I will have to guess, but just guess without something that it's very crucial question.
All right, time, Vedant.
Any company you think Atlassian has bought, just name that right now in recent time.
I mean, it was related to
Okay.
code.
If you don't give me an answer, I'll have to move on, Vedant.
Yeah.
No answer? All right, Astrid and Yanko, Royals.
Do you happen to know it, Astrid?
Not really.
My
It
guess
could-
would be they bought it from AppFire, but
Yeah, AppFire also, but Atlassian didn't acquire the AppFire as well.
no, they acquired
Yeah.
the makers, so
I would go for AppFire first.
Is that your final
AppFire still
answer?
exists, so that would be
AppFire still exists.
wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not the current one, right? Sachin? The previous one.
So
Yeah.
Atlassian
Yeah.
acquired it. Atlassian didn't give it to anybody. Atlassian still has it.
yeah.
Who did Atlassian buy it from? Is what I'm asking.
This is definitely.
Again, I think this is one of those questions.
Yes, I know,
Okay.
but Try to pull it out, but doesn't come.
All right. Final 5 seconds, guys. Otherwise, I think we'll just drop this question as well. Third question to be dropped today. Astrid,
Yeah,
answer.
it was for my time for Atlassian, so I know the current partners and a lot of
Okay.
app vendors, but this one.
If you don't know
Yes.
the answer, that's fine. We'll drop this question and Sarika can tell us what's the final score.
Okay, let's
Okay.
drop it.
Nobody knows the answer. Again, the name of a company, sadly, I cannot give a hint. But I would say, Vedant, you were very close.
You should have said
have-
code at least. I
You
would
should
say the
have
same.
said code at least. The right
I
answer
got-
is
I
code
got-
Well,
barrel.
yeah.
No.
They bought
You
it
should have
from
said
code
code. I
barrel.
mean,
I don't know what this
Okay.
does to the final score, but you could have got at least 5 points. You passed it.
this is what I was going to say to him, that just say code at least.
Okay.
Would have given you part points. But since we had no official answer, question number 12 also goes answerless. And Sarika, we come at your mercy to tell us the final scores. This has been a tough quiz. I think one of the closest matches that we've seen at QuizWiz.
Yes.
Or do we have a tie break?
Ooh,
It can, oh my god, if it comes to tiebreakers so early in the rounds.
Okay. So I will announce it. So Time Traveler scored 39.
39, all right. They went up
And
from
Royal score
17 to
40.
39.
Yeah. And Royal score 42.5.
42.
You know,
Last question.
44 you would have
Last
got if you
question
would have
could
given
have
that
won.
answer, Vedant. I would have given you part points. But Astrid and Yanko, the Royals win at a very close
Yay.
match at the final
Shit.
ball of the match. Oof.
My bad.
Heartbreak,
Astrid.
heartbreak,
Wow.
Alok and Vedant. Great game, Alok. I
Alok
must
tried.
say. Yeah,
I
brilliant,
think we need a
brilliant
drink
questions,
now.
Alok.
So
Alok played like Sherlock Holmes in this quiz.
it basically actually came to my like I was just about to say the same thing, that just submit code at least because we'll get half points. I was literally about to say that, and you just said that the same thing. Yeah.
Ah, great guys. Great
Great.
game.
It was
Great game.
in-
Brilliant quiz. Brilliant quiz. I think this was the
Yeah.
closest we've ever played quizzes. Not even a questions difference, like literally 4 points away. And Astrid and Yanko, the Royals move on to the next round. Thank you, Alok. Thank you, Vedant.
Yeah.
Great quiz. Loved
Thank
it.
you.
Loved.
yeah.
Thank-
Thank
you,
you for
guys.
playing, guys. It was
Yeah.
very nice. You
Congratulations,
made
Royals.
fun
You move
again.
on to the next
maybe we
round.
see us next time. So
For sure,
Yep.
for sure.
Sure, definitely.
Thank you, guys, and have a good weekend.
Right.
Bye.
also
Same to
bye.
you.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye bye.